Good evening, I'm Brendan Miller. Thank you for joining us. Greenstone is one step closer to getting its new OPP station. The new facility is being paid for by Equinox Gold, the owners of the Greenstone gold mine, so the company can expand an open pit mine near the current police headquarters. Justin Hardy explains.
Greenstone's new OPP station has been in the works for a long time, as the current station will eventually need to be destroyed to make room for the massive open pit mine located just outside of Geraldton. First announced in 2023, the new station design is still being finalized, but Council voted this week to give the CAO authority to sign a development agreement and approve minor amendments to avoid any holdups.
This is sort of us pre-approving because we would like to get this moving, yet you don't have another meeting till well into July. So if they're able to get the agreement and the minor amendments reviewed and agreed upon, then we can get it signed and they can get started.
Any amendments or rewrites will also be reviewed by the municipality's lawyers to determine if they need to be brought to council. Once the development agreement is signed by mine and Greenstone officials, the building permit can be issued. The hope is that construction can begin this year, like originally planned. McPherson says the project is immensely important to all of Greenstone's communities.
It's important to the Ontario Provincial Police that they have a new building which is on Highway 11, the main thoroughfare through east-west through Greenstone. And with this new structure, there's been considerable discussion between the First Nations and the OPP on the design of it. So this is going to be a very different station.
Greenstone OPP wasn't available to discuss the project this week. Its officers will continue to work out of their current station until the new one is ready. Justin Hardy, TBT News.
Conmee's 7-week fire ban was lifted on Friday, now that a new, albeit used, fire truck is in service. The ban was put in place after the municipality's almost 30-year-old pumper truck broke down back in May. Conmee Fire Chief Rob Day notes they were hesitant to lift the ban, which was originally declared on May 9th, so as not to put extra strain on fire resources in neighboring municipalities. But the department found this retired truck in Oshawa, which Day says will buy them a couple of years until they can get a brand new one.
It's still a 20-year-old pumper, so it does have some age to it. That being said, with our call volume and stuff, it's going to suffice until we get a new pumper in place. Unfortunately, new trucks take a bit of time to get built, and we're looking at 1.5 years to 2 years for that to happen.
The old pumper will now be used merely to shuttle water to fires. The municipality of Greenstone also continues to progress when it comes to its reconciliation efforts. It's nearly completed all of the 25 items listed as part of a First Nation reconciliation plan developed back in 2023, but there have been some delays. Justin Hardy has this story.
The vast municipality of Greenstone is made up of 4 different former towns and surrounds 8 First Nations. That's why Council decided in 2023 to implement a reconciliation action plan to build on relationships with those communities. 18 of the planned actions are ongoing or completed, like the inclusion of Indigenous ceremonies, practices, and protocols at official municipal events, and donating money to annual powwows. Mayor James McPherson says it was important for the municipality to continue working on its relationship with First Nations neighbors.
This made us step back and understand better what the situation is. We have significant number. We've got 8 Indigenous communities in our area, and we have to recognize each are separate, independent, with different beliefs, and we have to address each community separately, or if we can as a group. The key is, though, ensuring that everybody has their input into decisions that we've made.
A few of the items on the action plan are nearly complete, but face some delays. Reconciliation training for staff and council has been hindered by scheduling issues. The renaming of Indian Road to Reconciliation Road has also been delayed, but that's because council received a new suggestion, Nishnawbe Mikina, from one of the surrounding communities. McPherson says it fits very well.
Translating roughly into Ojibwe way, and that is the population from the Robertson Superior. And we also have Treaty 9, and with Long Lake going one way part of the year and another way another part of the year, it covers both jurisdictions, the watershed. And so having the Anishinaabe McKenna as the name, we think is very appropriate for the peoples and the descendants of those peoples.
With that amendment approved, the new name will be brought back to council later this year, where it will be made official. The municipality will work with residents to ease the transition. Justin Hardy, TBT News.
Sunday at the Chippewa Park has officially kicked off the summer season for music lovers with a series of concerts.
Just let your arms surround her, paint a rainbow all around her. Don't let her see your cloudy sky.
Hundreds of residents came out to the Chippewa Pavilion to enjoy Tommy Milestone Horrocks. Tommy plays a variety of music genres and really draws in a crowd. Past president of the Friends of Chippewa Park, Bill LaFontaine, says there will be a wide range of musicians that will take the stage over the summer.
Today is the start of the Sunday in the Parks out here at Chippewa. We have entertainment every Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4 on the backstage here. And it goes on all summer, and there's different groups that are coming out for the whole summer. Tommy Horrocks, he's a great draw. He's been around a long time. He also plays with the sensational hot rods and everything, and he's been here. He's 80 years now, and he's still going strong.
The concerts will continue every Sunday, and for more information, you can go to their Facebook page. A local student is hoping his unique prom attire can win him a scholarship worth $15,000 US, and it's up to the public to make that happen. 2 months and 21 rolls of duct tape later, Hammersholt High School grad Bronson Agamwe is the only Canadian finalist in the 2025 Stuck at Prom contest, sponsored by Duck Brand Duct Tape. The other 4 finalists are all from the United States. Agamwe was inspired by a Dryden teen, Monica Walsh, who was also a finalist last year. Agamwe says the contest has been on his mind ever since.
I sort of just grabbed fabric and outlined other clothes that fit me well, and then I sort of taped them over, trimmed them, left a little bit of room, and then adjusted from there. And then I just taped the seams together almost. 132 hours later, approximate, I'm not too sure about that, and 21 rolls of duct tape, and then this is the final result, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Online voting is open now on the Duck Brand website. People have until July 9th to pick their favorite, and the winner will be announced later in the month. Precision, focus, and nerves of steel. Those were the qualities on full display today at the Archery Provincial Championships. Archers from across the province took aim for the top title. Emma Chilton reports.
The 2025 Archery Ontario 3D Provincial Championships, hosted by Lakehead Archers and Archery Ontario, are on their last day of the 2-day competition. There are 23 archers from the local area and from across Ontario. Junior Development Chair, Lakehead Archers and Northwest Zone Director, Archery Ontario, Shane Baker, says it was great that Gammondale opened their farm to the archery event, giving the archers a variety of terrain to compete in.
It goes up into Candy Mountain. There are 17 particular targets and shooting lanes that go up through there. 17 brings you back down to the back fields over here, and then there's an extra 20 targets that'll bring you back into the front field. So there's 40 targets altogether. The archers shoot 40 targets per day, a total of 80 targets over the weekend, and a combined score will give them the first, second, and third place for the championships.
Archer from Sault Ste. Marie, Lachlan Good, and archer Rael Bouchard from Pays Plat says why they are enjoying the competition.
I'm quite proud with my progress in the competition, and I really hope everyone else is very satisfied with how they're doing as well. Because at the end of the day, it is a competition about having fun, trying something new, and just overall just doing what you love.
Glad to shoot here today at Gammondale's. It's a new site for us and very challenging. A lot of targets, 40 targets, which means a lot of walking, a lot of up and down. What you're looking at here is just the field part of it. There's a very grueling section in the hills that we'll have to get to shortly.
This competition uses 3D targets resembling animals like the grizzly bear, deer, buck, and more. Baker says the unique targets give the archers the opportunity to compete with real-life dimensions.
Yeah, so all the animals are foam 3D targets. A lot of them have a replaceable center, so you're actually shooting at rings in there, and they'll start at 11, 10, 8, and then the rest of the body's mostly 5 points. So a miss, of course, is 0. And if it's an antler shot or a shot into the hoof, then again, it's a 0 point as well, too. It has to be in the body itself.
Emma Chilton, TBT News.